I think the importance of content has definitely gone up, because the fact is that just as consumers do not get on to, and people like you and me, right, we don't switch on television to watch the ads, and we certainly don't get onto Facebook to see ads, or we don't get onto Twitter to see ads. And the whole dynamic of one to one versus, one to many, it's becoming one to one only because, like we said earlier, it lets you talk directly, right? Where you can get direct feedback. You can tell a brand, I hate what you're doing. Or you know that if you shout out enough on Twitter, a brand will call you up and do better customer service than if you ever approach them through their conventional channels. So the importance of the social aspect is definitely improving, and that's where content plays a very, very strong role. Is it becoming more challenging? I think yes, it is, because the fact is that, and if you just look at the average, and let's just take Facebook as an example, where a lot of content creation effort is today focused on Facebook because of the reach of the platform, right? If you look at, I bet a whole bunch of you in the audience would have more than 300 friends on Twitter. Like most people in my office who are very young have 800 friends, 1,000 friends, 1,300 friends. Now, what is the battle you're fighting? That person who's logging on has about maybe 100 friends who post every day. So you're seeing your friends post, and in the middle of that, a brand has to fight for your attention and say that, hey, I'm here, notice me, right? How will you do that? You can only notice if you do something that's interesting, or that touches your heart, or something that's really wide and innovative, and that's the only way you'll ever get around to watching the video. You're not going to watch British Airways for saying, hey, I now fly to London 20 times a week, but you're going to watch it for saying, hey, I don't know if you all saw the husband and wife and the Valentine's video, right? Why did you see that? So that's the power of content, right? It's not straight up brand communication. It's a way to engage with you, and yes, it's a way to get a brand to get your attention amongst the 20 other things, and I'm sure your friends are much more interesting than brands. So, but the challenge is that how do you keep creating new stuff every day? There was a time when, in what we call mainline advertising, where people took 3 months to create a campaign, and it would take 2 months to finalize a script. You'll go out and shoot, the TVC would come on. Now you have to crunch that in a day's time. What Oreo did with Super Bowl, or what a lot of brands are doing in real-time marketing, you have to think of it on the spot and get it going, and that's really a challenge because yes, you need talent. So people like you joining the industry with fresh ideas, and the second is that you have to put that, or a brand manager has even to put that effort to do this every day. I mean, he has 20 other things to do in his life, but he still has to pay attention to that. But fundamentally, yes, is content the way it's going to go? Yes, it is.